Today, I want to share a term that I use all the time when I'm teaching. It's something I've never heard from another teacher or from another musician. I call it keyboard blindness. It has to do with the unequal distribution of the black and white keys on the piano. This distribution makes playing on all white keys extremely easy. It means that when we play something on all white keys, we are in the key of C major, A natural minor, or one of the other 5 modes. In this case, we are playing only on white keys, but the moment we attempt to play the same thing that we just played with all white keys, in other key signatures that use more black keys, it is much more difficult to duplicate what we just played on those white keys. This means in general that the more black keys we are using, the more difficult it is to play. Consider how easy and natural the C major scale is. We can instantly visualize it and move around in this all-white key signature. We simply make sure that we don't play any black keys. It is really Captain Obvious. But to play the D-flat major scale, it is a great deal more difficult because suddenly we have all 5 black keys and we have to remember what the other 2 white keys are. An even better example is playing the 7 diatonic 7 chords in the key of C and then trying to do the same thing in the key of D-flat major. As a teacher with more than 6 decades of playing the piano, I would love to say that I can do this as easily in the key of D-flat major as in C major, but that is clearly a lie because I can do it at least twice as fast in the key of C. By the way, if we are not playing all of the white keys and we are playing only the black keys, sometimes playing all the black keys is more intuitive and basic. For instance, if I want to use the pentatonic scale, F sharp or G flat is the easiest key because we use all the black keys and no white keys. For this system, that is the easiest way, and the C pentatonic scale is more difficult because we have to remember which 2 of the 7 white keys we can't use. We can't use F or B. That takes longer to process, even though we are using only white keys. Then in other key signatures that use 2 white keys and 3 black keys, or 2 black keys and 3 white keys, it takes much longer to figure it out, and then we have to be much more careful. In the end, it is a great deal about counting keys and about realizing the distances remain the same, even when they don't look the same. But there is one problem that leads directly into the overall problem, which is not clearly seeing the black keys on the piano. To sum up, keyboard blindness is about not being able to see that 2 things that sound exactly the same really are the same on the piano until we try to find out what we have to play to make it happen. Basically, what we hear and what we see are constantly in conflict with each other. It's the piano keyboard that causes this. When these black notes are switched on and off in the brain, it changes everything. It wakes up our vision, it wakes up our hands, and it wakes up our ears, because these 3 senses must work intimately together. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Leave me comments about anything you'd like to see in the future, comments about anything that you like, and please remember that I consider all suggestions.